Hi Capricorn. Welcome to Hey Jupiter Tarot. My name is Melissa and I'm an intuitive psychic empath reader. And I'm truly honored to be here to be able to do this reading for you. Like most that are put down this journey of the spiritual path, I've definitely been guided to start this YouTube channel for that purpose. Spirits and guides must think that I have enough of a talent, I guess, or a gift, I guess is a better word, in order to be able to give you the message that they want to get to you. So for that, I am truly honored. A little bit about myself. I am a mom of two. I also have some fur babies. I'm an internationally published makeup artist, as well as I own a boudoir photography studio. And I'm wearing a sweater because, well, I'm kind of located in the Midwest and it's getting a little cold. With that being said, what we're going to do today is I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards to see the energy of what's coming towards you in November. From there, we can get an idea of where the reading's going to go, what the message is that Spirit has for you. And then I'm going to go ahead and clarify those oracle cards with some tarot cards. If I think that we still need to go ahead and clarify again, I'll pull out another tarot deck and clarify again. I have absolutely no problem getting down to the nitty-gritty and creating a spider web in order to get the message out that Spirit wants for you. So with that being said, let's see what message Spirit has for you, Capricorn. And like every other reading on YouTube, this is a collective reading, which means it's collective energy for those that'll be watching the video. With any tarot reading, you don't want it to be your be-all, end-all reason that you make a life decision, especially a collective reading like this. They're really for entertainment purposes. If you are looking to get information more clearly about a certain situation or a person or a choice that you have to make in life, I always suggest that you find a tarot reader that can give you a personal reading. That way it's more pulling up on your energy and not the collective energy. Also too, remember, energies can be reversed. I could be pulling your energy, or I could be pulling that of a person, family member, situation in your life. So remember, energies can be reversed. And also remember, we have both masculine and feminine energies. So even though I might be talking about the Queen of Swords, it might actually be a male person in your life that that's referring to. And they just might be in an energy of a feminine Queen of Swords. Let's see what else we have here. Capricorn, you have attraction, hot. Mars energy, fire. And then you have cycles of completion. So although this card says attraction and hot, I'm actually getting more of a hot temper, maybe causing something to come to a fight. We'll see. We've got cycles, completion. You're going through some type of change, but you don't want to go through that change. You're staying within your south node. You're staying within the comfort zone of the south node. You're clinging to it. You have the card here of renewal, and then you have the card here of distant retreat and time out. Capricorn, I'm getting the intuitive feeling that something is coming maybe to an end, or a cycle is coming complete in your life. And instead of accepting the fact that that cycle is over, you're actually holding on to it and you're trying to renew it. And Spirit is telling you, you need to take time away. You need to retreat from the situation and look at it maybe from a different perspective. Maybe take the emotion out of it. Let's take a look. Yeah. You're in a Ten of Wands type of energy. You were looking for stability, but you seem to be in conflict, competition. You seem to be in a energy of the devil, obsessed with something and holding on. Seven of Swords. Clarifying the Seven of Swords is the moon. Clarify this Ten of Wands for me, please. Clarify this Ten of Wands. It looks like you're going through some type of a betrayal. Just because we have the Seven of Swords, and that can usually be lies, manipulation type of an energy. The devil can be an obsession energy. It can be a toxic energy. The moon is usually something is hidden from you. The Five of Wands is, you know, still conflict, maybe competing. The Ten of Wands is heavy burden, something that is just weighing extremely heavy on your shoulders, on your mind all the time. But in the cycle, we have the stability of the King of Cups. Yeah, we definitely have that. You're going through the Nine of Wands. So we're going from the Ten of Wands to the Nine of Wands. And, you know, we have this card of Mars. And although it said attraction on top, I really got this feeling with the fire that it's more of an argument. It's more of an argumentative type of fiery temper that you might be dealing with. These trials and tribulations show me. Okay, but you're starting to heal. You're starting to heal. So you're starting to distance yourself from this, and you're starting to heal. Tell me who this King of Pentacles is. Okay, that's one too many cards. Tell me who this King of Pentacles is, please. Tell me who this King of Pentacles is. Like most readers, I like to have my cards flip out like that, or at least pop out of the deck. If that doesn't happen though, and I'm shuffling too long, I won't bore you with shuffling, and I'll go ahead and pull intuitively. So this King of Swords energy looks to be going maybe towards a new perspective, for a new foundation. I'm sorry, it's not a King of Swords. Maybe you're dealing with a King of Swords. Remember, anything that somebody says in a reading, one of your readers says in a reading, it probably means something. We just are getting it so quickly from Spirit. This King of Pentacles energy is going into a Hangman energy, to the Four of Wands, stability, but then you have the Tower. So if this was a relationship that you're in, it looks like the universe is stepping in and tearing it down. When a Tower comes, that's something that the universe is interfering in. The universe is going to take this relationship apart. Take you out of that scarcity mindset that you've been living in with that Four of Wands energy. Bring you an offer of a stable offer of Ace of Pentacles. That's a stable offer. That's not just Ace of Wands coming in with lust and passion. It's an offer of stability from somebody new with a message of love behind it as well. Let's see what else you're looking at, Capricorn. And remember, if this doesn't relate to you, then this just isn't your story. You can look at your other signs as well. Your Sun, your Moon, and your Venus. And if you know your North Node, which is your life purpose, you can go ahead and take a look at that sign as well. Karmic. This was a karmic relationship that you're getting out of. The time has come. You keep trying to prevent the cycle of this karmic relationship ending. I'm actually going to put this over here. You keep trying to hold on to it, to renew it, to bring its passion back. And it served its purpose. And I know that's so incredibly difficult to hear that you have a tower moment happening in your life, to hear that you have the divine stepping in and ripping apart your foundation of, your relationship. But when it's built on lies and deceit and manipulation and it's become toxic, it's time to walk away from it. And sometimes we don't get it. We just keep holding on and holding on and holding on. I stayed in a very toxic relationship for 10 years. And every month I got another tower moment that I should have left, but I didn't. I held on. So I get it. I get it, Cappy. I get you wanting to hold on, you wanting to renew this, you wanting to hold on to your comfort zone. But as you're holding on to your comfort zone, this toxicity that you know so well, you're preventing yourself from moving forward, from finding love, from finding abundance, from finding somebody that's going to be there for you. Once you move on from this, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You'll no longer be in your head and your thoughts. You'll be single and independent and have that energy. You'll no longer feel like somebody stabbed you with 10 swords in your back. Clarify this Lover's card for me, please. Clarify this Lover's card for me, please. Oh, never mind. Spirit said it actually goes over here. So this Lover's card actually goes underneath the Devil, which is obsession, toxicity. And then the Ten of Swords is covering the Lover's card, Spirit says. So, I mean, this be-all, end-all relationship that you thought that you were getting for the rest of your life, grow old with this person, it's become toxic. Spirit is saying it's time. Let it go. Once you let it go, you're going to have so much more success in your life, so much more happiness in your life. This is a karmic. If you're not aware what a karmic is, the universe puts people in our lives to teach us lessons, karmic lessons. And when you don't learn those lessons, the universe makes sure that the next lesson is a little bit worse than the first, and then the second, and then the third. And before you know it, you find out that you're in this extremely toxic relationship that is just full of manipulation and lies and deceit possibly, or just lack of respect. Whatever it might be, they might cheat on you. You might cheat on them because you know in your soul that this is over. This is done. But yet you hold on. You hold on because you haven't enlightened yourself. These damn nails. They look pretty, but they're a bitch to pick up cards with. You're holding on to something toxic. You're in the energy of your south node, which is the opposite of your north node. You're desperate. You're clinging. You're holding on for dear life. But the problem is you're limiting your life because this is over. And you have to come to terms with that this is over. You don't just have Three of Swords. And this is my card upright of a third party. So there's a possibility that this pain and suffering was caused by a third party. But regardless, you don't just have 3 of Swords that are in your back. You have 10 of Swords. 10. In the regular tarot deck, it's a person with 10 swords stabbed in their back. 10 times. How much more pain and suffering, Capricorn, are you going to allow yourself to endure? How much more are you going to hold on to the toxicity? How much more are you going to hold on to the hope and faith that this can be renewed, that there's a new spark in this relationship? I'm here to tell you, there isn't. As hard as that is of a lesson to hear, I'm always going to tell you the truth. There's no sugarcoating here. There's no gumdrops and rainbows and unicorns on this channel. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the message that Spirit wants to get to you. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. I hate to tell it. I love readings that have happy endings, but this doesn't look like a happy ending if you hold on to this and you stay in this toxic environment and keep activating your energy from the South Node. How long do you think you can survive being in this toxic energy, being constantly burdened by lies and deceit? How long before you lose your mind? How long before you start doing crazy things like checking up on that person if you think that they lied to you, if you think that they're holding back secrets? High Priestess, she says nothing. She keeps her secrets. She knows, but she's quiet. How many secrets are being kept from you? What don't you know, Capricorn? People are brought into our lives to teach us lessons. Sometimes they're there for a season. Sometimes they're there for a reason. Sometimes they're there for a lifetime. But a karmic relationship like this that has now ended up in deceit and toxicity was just that, a karmic relationship. It was supposed to teach you a lesson. What's the lesson, you ask? More than likely to love yourself, to put yourself first, to no longer put up with somebody mistreating you, not respecting you, not giving you the attention that you deserve, not giving you the nurturing and love and caring that you deserve, constantly having you be in the mindset of what's going to happen next. We've got the Emperor here. The Emperor, he's the big daddy, right? He's the be-all, end-all. He's bigger than all the kings. He's all 4 kings together. But one of the things that he definitely is he's can be cold, detached. He gets the job done. Emotions? No. He can be very emotionless and not show emotions. I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you, Capricorn, and then I'm going to get a closing message from Spirit, Capricorn. I know. This hurts. I can feel it. I can literally feel your desperation. You're so wanting it to change. I'm actually getting teared up. You're so wanting it to change. You're so wanting this situation to be something that it isn't. But it's not. It's time. You know what? I'm not even going to shuffle anymore. I don't think we need any more cards. It's time. It's time for you to put you first. It's time for you to love you. It's time for you to allow this change to happen, to let go of the clinging, of the holding back, of the trying to renew something that's over. It's over. When the tower comes, universe is burning that motherfucker down to the ground. Can you rebuild it? sometimes. More than likely not when it's a Tower in a relationship, especially with this much toxicity and lies and deceit. No. You can't. Because are you ever really going to trust that person? Are you ever going to really believe that that person has your back? Are they ever really going to be the ones that you go to in your darkest hour? Because that's who the person that you're with should be. The person that you can go to in your darkest hour. If this isn't that person, Capricorn, it's time. It's time to let it go. To move on. To live life for you. To find your true love. Even if that true love is loving yourself. And to find abundance within yourself. You don't need to cling anymore. There's nothing to cling to. We have these two messages here. You're not who you used to be, Capricorn. Cappy, you know it's time to change. You are changing your energy, so the world around you is shifting too. And that's just it. You're changing. The energy around you is changing. Things that used to serve you no longer are serving you, Capricorn. Don't be scared of the change. Don't cling to the past, because there is no past in this relationship anymore. It's over, and that's okay. It served its purpose. Now it's time to move on and find something new. Find something better. Find somebody better. But more than anything, find you. Capricorn, it was an honor to do your reading. If you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe so I can build this channel up. And Capricorn, be blessed.